Today's Tarot and Horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo February 17, 2022. Introduction. Today, you could be busy visiting friends and family members. Your siblings or your parents might need your help with something. You could be asked to pitch in with chores around the house. It's okay to set some limits if you want. You don't have to spend your whole day and evening being a slave. But it will be nice to do a good deed and help out a bit today. Your tarot reading for today. Death, King of Wands and Justice. Death is indicative of change in your future. This change can be in almost any aspect of your life, but it will almost certainly be permanent, significant, and absolute. Death suggests a complete severance between the past and the future, and it could potentially be painful. Despite the sense of loss that may accompany it, death fills an important and natural role in life, and leads eventually to acceptance. It is a necessary part of moving forward, and you will find the changes easiest if you embrace them, rather than fight them. Expect the end of a close friendship, a job, a marriage, or something else significant, but do not focus too greatly on the negative. Look for the silver lining and opportunities to grow. This is not a card to be afraid of because it leads to new beginnings. The King of Wands may signify an upcoming financial windfall for you. It can also represent an association with a masculine authority figure, a leader and arbitrator. You may find yourself aided in solving a dispute. Be open to the advice of those with more experience than yourself. Justice is a very good card to find in your spread if you have acted with kindness and fairness towards others, and especially if you have been a victim. It is a significant indicator of a positive resolution, although how and what sort will depend on your own experiences. If you have been unfair, abusive, or otherwise shady and immoral in your dealings, be careful. For the unjust, this card is, at best, a dire warning to change your ways before retribution falls upon you, and, at worst, a simple statement that it is already too late. In neutral cases, it may simply be telling you to seek out balance in your life. Now let's have a look at the zodiac signs for you about love, health, work, and money. A phone call from your sweetheart might bring out your passionate and romantic side today. You'll probably have a lot to do, and therefore aren't likely to be able to meet with them until late, but all signs are that the encounter will be worth the wait. You should be especially attuned to your partner right now, and might know instinctively what they need from you at this time. Buy some new clothes, and enjoy it all. You tend to be a little too independent. Even if you're really struggling with something, you're not always comfortable asking for help. You prefer to figure things out for yourself, and you get embarrassed when you don't know how to do something. Try to let others guide you, because you could be working in an area that is not your realm of expertise. Getting help can save you time and energy. You are always creating lists and calendars, taking constant notes about your schedule and your budget. Sometimes things don't add up the way you want, though, whether it be because your financial savings has been depleted or your relaxation time has been reduced. Today you could see a way through the jungle and find a new method of organizing things. Pay attention to insights that cross your mind today. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything. Sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. Work is on your mind even if your body is far from your desk. Just take a deep breath and promise yourself that you'll deal with this stuff when the time is right. That time is coming soon. If a lot of new things happen and not all appear positive at first, be prepared for subsequent surprises. Accepting disruption or changes in your love life, you approach matters in a self-assured and positive way, even if it does not follow your ideal plan. Allow for plenty of improvement and progress in your love life. You might be ready to express your creative ideas. Maybe you have come up with an enticing marketing plan. You might enjoy sharing these thoughts with your team members. Or if you are a freelancer, you could implement these strategies for yourself. Don't be afraid to take action now. Positive financial energy is opening up for you, as long as you take a risk. Even if a particular way of doing something is right for you, it might not be for another person. On this day, you will naturally feel nurturing. Even though your motivation may be out of care and concern, sharing your opinions needs to be tempered with respect for the other person's way of doing things, no matter how different from yours. Without this balance, conflict is sure to arise. You can be very passionate about your beliefs. You have a clear sense of right and wrong, and you don't have any problem sharing your opinions with others. Today you could be inspired to express yourself in a bold way. Maybe your sense of justice will be triggered. You could be stirred by something that you see or hear. You might want to step in and show people a different way of looking at things. You lose your cool very quickly, particularly in difficult talks where you say things that hurt other people. This can place a strain on your relationships in the long term, and you will soon regret your words. Always be careful and retain your inner calm. A relaxed attitude helps to clarify matters. You may be a bit more tired than usual, so you should try to stick with whatever is already on your agenda. It's not the best time for you to add new people or projects to the hopper. With a grumpy attitude and a rather arrogant mood, you aren't likely to be at your best, and if you feel this way, must avoid dates or meetings with people you care about. Fortunately, your mood changes, you're far more human again. The circumstances you desire are much more likely to occur and fall into place. This may be a rather boring day. Remember falling asleep in those endless primary school classes? How much more fun it would have been to play outside in the sunshine. You may feel the same way today. In fact, it seems you're not getting to do any of the things you really wanted today. Well, the advantage of being an adult is that there's no teacher to tell you to pay attention. You can take the whole afternoon and go to the cinema. Keep one eye in the sky. The energy here could disrupt your normal sleep pattern, but try not to ignore your alarm clock this morning, tempting as it may be. Luckily, we also see a supportive exchange of energy between the Moon and the North Node, which can have an invigorating effect, allowing us to find hope and visualize our plans for the future. Later, a helpful aspect between the Moon and Sun lifts our spirits, confidence, and energy level, brightening the mood all around. The positive vibes continue to roll in as a supportive aspect between the Moon, Venus, and Mars helps you open your heart while connecting with your motivation, giving you the gumption needed to manifest your wildest dreams. Taking action right now should come easily, so make sure you're directing your energy toward the things that are important and that can further your goals. This cosmic climate is also great when it comes to relationships and matters of the heart, so try to set aside some time for that special someone. If you're currently single, use the momentum of this day to enjoy your freedom, then engage in your favorite self-care activity to cap off a busy day. In the best way possible, of course. This off-the-wall lunar energy encourages you to take the road less traveled and really explore the side of yourself that you sometimes try to keep quiet.